It was a record year for the Western Washington volleyball team. The Vikings were NCAA Division II runner-up. The year featured a 21-match winning streak, and joining us on Northwest Notebook to talk about it is Diane Flick, the head coach of that team. And you had such tremendous success this season. Were you surprised by it?
I can't say that we're really surprised because I think we maximized the potential that we had in this group. So, this team, we set forth some goals. We talked about what our potential was, where we could get there, and then we just focused on the day-to-day stuff. And when we finally picked up our head and saw that we were in the national finals, it's something that we could reach. And I've told this to people before. I believe that we could get there. I thought my team said that they could believe, but in the end, it really was them making me believe that we can get there just by their work ethic every day and just the way that they approached every single match and every single day.
And winning is nothing new for you guys. 8 years as head coach, I believe 175 matches you've won and lost just 47. What's your secret? What's your coaching style? What's your philosophy?
Well, now I have to kill you if I tell you this, but
it's top secret.
Yeah, exactly. I think the secret is there really isn't any secrets. There's no magic to it. It's just you have to get the kind of people who work with your style. You have to have people who want to learn the game, and then you have to work in a cooperative, collective effort to do so. It's not about me dictating what they have to do. It's about them showing me what they have, me tweaking it here and there, and then believing in the fact that they have so much more potential than they can even see and trying to go for it every single day. It's a journey we go on together, and there, like I said, there's no magic to it. It's just you have to believe that you have potential and be willing to risk to get there.
At home in your career, I believe you guys are 74-6, if I'm correct. That's pretty impressive. What makes it unique what's unique about playing at Carver Gym?
Well, I'm not sure if many people have been to our facility, but we do have a sport court that we lay on that basically takes a basketball-looking gym and makes it into a volleyball facility. And it makes it special for our group. And then we get great support from our students. We get great support from the community. And, when you have up to 500, 600 people, yelling for you for every single point, that puts a lot of pressure on your opponents. And, we just feel comfortable in our home gym because we've made it our own. And when you can do that kind of stuff, make it your own and make it a comfort zone for yourself, then things that happen against you don't seem so big.
When you have a record like you do, an impressive one at home, do you think there's a psychology at work there when your opponents come into play in Bellingham?
I'm not sure if they know what our record is because as they cycle seniors and freshmen come in, they might not know that part of it. But I think they realize that our program has a history of successful volleyball and tough volleyball where if they're going to play against us, they have to play their best match each night or every night. And I think that's what we get. So we also have to train against everybody's best match because they know of our history and that we put up a tough fight every single time we hit the floor.
What's the biggest compliment you've been paid by an opponent?
Wow. That's a great question. Biggest compliment.
When you knew that you had arrived, the program had definitely arrived.
I think just one of the comments I got from the opposing coach of our first match at the Elite Eight against Dowling, their coach says, "You play the best defense we've ever seen." And for me, that's great because that's a signature of just effort. Defense
is hard work.
It's hard work. It's
right.
There is some strategy to it, but really it's a matter of see ball, get ball, caveman-like, and nothing is out of range for me. And that's the kind of training mentality we try to have. So, that to me was one of the best compliments is if you have the best defense, that means somebody else's offense is going to be stymied.
Now, defense isn't the glamorous side
of play. No, not at all. And the thing about our team is that we don't have to look good. We don't have to have our ponytails in the right spots, whatever. It's, roll up your sleeves, get down and dirty, and let's play some ball.
All right, let's talk about the national championship game against Concordia St. Paul. First, tell us about just stepping onto the court for our match of that magnitude.
Well, we did a really good job, I think, in the playoffs of just focusing on each moment in a game. Just one pass, one set, one hit. And the analogy I gave my team was, all throughout the year you have turkey dinner. You can get it through Marie calendars, you can get it at home, whatever. But for some reason, turkey dinner becomes very special on Thanksgiving Day. And so we kept trying to say every match, it's just another turkey dinner. But we realized it was Thanksgiving when we played against Concordia. And I think we played a little tight. We started off a little, this was going to be the last match for some of my seniors, no matter what. Win or lose, this is the last match, and it's for a national championship, what we've been working for. So it's really hard to separate that from the environment you're going into.
You lost the match, but do you think that the seniors got how special this is, and this is an event that will be one of the best in their lives.
I think so. If you would have asked them right after the match, no, because they really wanted to win that one, just like everybody did, Concordia and us. But, they at the end of the match, they felt like they did after any loss throughout the season. They were frustrated, because they want to win. They're so competitive. But I think hopefully now, as the holiday season's rolled around, they realize what they actually did. The season they had was incredible. They were led by these 4 seniors. It was a very special season, and I think they're able now to separate themselves far enough from that match to say, we did a great job.
What about you personally?
They have that adage of when you lose, you ask a million questions, but when you win, you answer them all. And, there's lots of things that my assistant, James Sun, have talked about, what adjustments we could have made, that kind of thing. But, I have to take a deep breath and go, this was an incredible year. And it really was just a special group to coach that every single day I enjoyed going to practice. There was not a day that I didn't get up and go, this is going to be a good day. And I think the saddest part for me for that national championship match wasn't necessarily losing. It was the fact that it was over. I mean, you're never going to get this team back. My 4 seniors are going to graduate, and that's what makes me the most sad.
Diane Flick, head coach of the Western Washington Vikings volleyball team, NCAA Division II runner-ups. Congratulations.
Thank you very much.
We'll see you next time on Coach's Corner.